What's up with you? It's your boy, Kenneth Lavero Twain Gordon. Hey, I would like to thank y'all for chiming in on Gordon Knows Best. Right now, I'm at the airport. It's 5:30 in the morning here in New York. I'm headed back to Oklahoma City. Today is normally Testimony Sunday, um, but I was here to do two new episodes of my podcast. One is called A Tale of Two Cities, and the other is called Survivor's Remorse. But because I want to do a great job with those pieces, I decided to put them off to next week. But I also got a special, it'll probably be a 2 or 3 part episode, The City of No Pity. One thing about Gordon Knows Best is we gonna put our complete effort into it because I'm representing, in my opinion, two cities. Fort Pierce, Florida. Anytime I go anywhere, do anything, say anything, act any way, I represent Fort Pierce. And the next one is Raleigh, North Carolina, because I became a man in Raleigh. And so it is my responsibility, no matter where I go, is not just to represent my family, but to represent where I'm from. And so that's why it's important to me that when I do these pieces, that A, I'm gonna keep it 100. I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. And B, is that I represent us in the right way. Because the things that I put on this internet, they gon' one day be seen by my sons, my great grandsons, my great great grandsons, because they gonna want to know who their father is. And so that's why I'm posting it. I'm not posting it for likes, even though I want likes. I want you to subscribe, but that's not what it's for, especially now. Um, Actually, I'm trying to stay consistent, even though I came here to record 2 episodes. I normally post on Sundays. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm staying consistent. This is nothing that was planned. This is just something I said, well, you know what? Even though I'm not going to put out those 2 episodes today, I got to post something. So this is what this is. My topic today, and it won't be long, is life be life. You know, just being here and going through different places in New York, and uh, there's a lot of people out here struggling. You might sit here and think, you know, your situation is bad, but when our parents and grandparents used to tell us if we put uh, the shoe on the other foot, we'll see. That's what people dealing with. People dealing with losing family members. Imagine losing your own child. People are dealing with finding out they got cancer, even though they went to the hospital year in and year out, and then at the same time, the next minute they find out they got cancer. People are dealing with financial situations where they don't have money, where they don't know where the next meal is coming from. People are dealing with kids that they raised all their life turning their backs on them, in their opinion, for no reason. Like I said, life be life. People are going through a lot of things uh, around you, and sometimes you don't even realize. Sometimes you just worry about you. Well, I've never been like that, where I just worry about me. I worry about the man next to me and the man behind me and the man in front of me, because that's just me. Um, I came to the conclusion a long time ago that I don't take life for granted. And so, number one, I'm not going to let anybody stress me out. You can say anything you want, you can do anything you want, but what I'm gonna be stressed for? I got a relationship with God, so my relationship is no matter what I'm going through. Some people look at it like, well, you know what? He just don't care. No, that's not it. I promise you that's not it. I lose sleep just like anybody else when it comes to something, definitely tragic. Uh, I've had classmates that have lost their kids. I've had classmates that have went through stuff. I got classmates that went through stuff 30, 40 years ago. I think about. And when I think about, I hope they're straight mentally because that was devastating. And so, when it comes to life, I just want you to understand that number one, that when nobody else can do anything for you, the only person you got is God. So that's who you got to pray to. You can't put your strength in the man. You can't think uh your friend, your best friend, this person who you thought had your back. You can't put them in a situation to let you down. But today, I'm headed back home. I had a great time with my boys, but this moment uh, could have been obsolete. And like I said, this 40 years ago possible. And this time right here, what I'm dealing with today could have been obsolete for all the parties involved. And so I didn't bring you on here today to talk you to death, but I just want you to understand that when you wake up this morning, because some of y'all are asleep right now, just understand that no matter what you're going through, somebody else is going through something much, much worse. Understand that. Because I was here in New York and we passed the graveyard, and guess what? It was a lot of people in there. And it was a lot of more people going there. So we hope that they left this earth the way they wanted to leave, that they did all the things they wanted to do, that they didn't have any regrets, and that the people that they left behind didn't have any regrets. Because some of you guys, um, I call it fake love. I don't deal with fake love. You know, you can sit and you get fake love from your kinfolk. You get fake love from your kids. You get fake love from anybody. And fake love to me is we sitting here and you holding a grudge on stuff that happened years ago or anything like that. And it's been 5, 10, 15 years and you still holding on to the same thing. And you didn't decide to straighten that situation out. But then all of a sudden that person passes away. And now you want to go in and hoop, holler, cry, and wish that you had straightened the situation out that caused y'all to be mad at each other in the first place. That's fake love. Don't cry now when you could have did it 10, 15 years ago. Once again, this wasn't about me posting an episode to uh, gather your attention. Today was more about me, being consistent at posting episodes and to keep it 100. That's what we always gonna do. Now I got some big time episodes, at least in my opinion, that's coming up. Now y'all will decide if it's good content. Y'all would decide that. But if you from Fort Pierce, I think 2 out of the next 3 episodes You better tell your friends, your aunts, your uncles. You better tell everybody about it because we represent Fort Pierce. The bigger I get, the bigger we get. If you in Raleigh, North Carolina, when I start posting stuff on the stuff we did in Raleigh, once again, the bigger I get, the bigger you get. If you know me, I don't care about that celebrity stuff. I don't care about that famous stuff. I done been there, I done that, I done been around these people, and guess what? I act the same way I did in 1987, in 1990. Unlike a lot of other people, I'm not different. I'm the same person. I matured a little bit, but I'm still gonna have fun. I'm still gonna put all that negative stuff behind me. But I just wanted to say that I enjoyed the weekend with Randy and Charles. We gonna be putting out a lot of pictures, a lot of the stuff that we did. We had fun, but hopefully somebody else join us next year. I'm in the airport, so that's why I'm looking around, seeing what's going on. I'm still even acknowledging people because they're wondering what I'm doing. But this is Gordon Knows Best. Make sure you like, subscribe, and I think they say hit the bell notification so you can get all my content. But I'll holler at you later.